Meghna, am I audible? And is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Audible, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we had some problem with the mic yesterday. All right. Just wait for 2 or 3 minutes and we'll start. I'm sorry, today I was in a meeting. I was doubtful whether the meeting will finish at 10. So it finished early, so I could come and take class. Otherwise, it would have been a little difficult. I told somebody to engage the class. All right. So yesterday we saw something about perception. Again, I'll repeat in Hindi and in Kannada, so that when you start reading the notes, you understand. Try to understand one thing, that in an online system, dealing with a concept is more important than a lot of reading from the book. It doesn't help because the material I've already sent to you. Have you received the material, the learning material, PDF of consumer behavior? I've sent to you. All have got it? Have you received it?
Yes, sir.
Akila, Tanas, you got it, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Okay, so that would be the reference book for you to read. But believe me, one thing, that you'll have to by heart a lot of definitions, because some of them are based on psychology. So, how many of you have studied psychology? I do not know. Uh, most of you wouldn't have done that, and hence I'll be spending more time on the concepts than on what we would like to uh, actually see where it is applied. The application is very simple. Okay. Uh, Last class we have seen 3 or 4 perceptions. Okay, so the relative perception, we saw concentrated perception. We also saw this block that is now presently being shown, where the color changes. So what is perception? Perception is ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಏನ್ ನೋಡ್ತದ, ಏನ್ ಒಪ್ಕೋತದ, ಏನ್ ಒಪ್ಕೋತದ. ನಾವು ಏನಾರೇ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ನೋಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ನಿಜ ಅದೋನೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಏನ್ ಅದು, ವಾಟ್ ಡಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಪರ್ಸೀವ್, ಅದು ಏನಂತ ಒಪ್ಕೋತದ. तप्पू इरಬಹುದು, करेक्ट इरಬಹುದು. तो ये आपका दृष्टिकोण है. हिंदी में ये आपका दृष्टिकोण है, मराठी में आपका दृष्टिकोण है कि आप अब जो भी है उसको किस तरीके से देखते हो. तो हर लोगों का जो दृष्टिकोण रहता है वो अलग रहता है. Everybody's perception is different, and hence we have got the advertisement and marketing material which is made for different types of people. Okay. So with this background, let us go to see the next vision. Okay. All of you who are on mobile, you can also make it on a full screen. Make it on a full screen. Then I'll go to the next screen. Make it full screen. Okay. So once you made full screen, we'll go to the next slide. You have something here. You can see Narayan, Jaswina, can you see this? Is it clear? Is the image clear?
Yes, sir.
The image is clear?
Yes. No, sir.
Image is not
It's
clear?
blurry. It's blur.
It's blur?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Blur, sir.
Yes, sir.
Arihant?
Blur.
Arihant, Jakkanavar, Barova.
Yes, sir.
Is it blur or is it clear, Arihant?
ಸರ್ ಬ್ಲರ್ ಐತ್ರಿ ಸರ್.
ಬ್ಲರ್ ಐತಿ ವಿಯಾನಾ?
So you're checking our mind
No.
whether
Sir,
we are
yeah,
seeing
it's
the image or
blurred.
no. Blur
Viana,
it is.
it is blur or it's clear?
Sir, it's blur.
100% blur.
It's blur. Okay. Now you do one thing, all of you. Okay. You are on a full screen? You're on a full screen,
Yes.
all of you?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Okay. Okay. अभी एक काम करो, ठीक है? All of you, you do this thing, right? You can also do this. I'll try and send you this PPT. Okay, this you can try it with your home people. You know, enjoy. Let them also have a nice feeling. You know, कैसे होता है ये करके. Let them know what the daughter and son is learning. Right? Okay. Now you know that it is blur, right? What you do? Go on staring at the center. Okay. Go on staring at the center. I'll show you here. Okay. Go on staring here, somewhere here. Okay. Go on staring. I'm sorry. Go on staring here at the center and see what happens.
Acha.
What happened? The image is clear? When you go on staring at the center, do you get a clear image? Meghna bhai, did you get a clear image when you looked at the center?
No, sir, it gets full white screen.
What happened?
The screen gets the full white screen.
That
Like
means
after,
the image vanishes?
yeah, even
Image
the blur
vanishes.
part.
Yeah, the blurred part vanishes, right? You just keep it at almost a feet distance. Go on looking at the center and simply your whole screen vanishes. Whereas whatever is there to the side, you know, of your mobile, uh, your icons and all that will be seen, but this blur goes
Udigzar.
white. Jasmina, did it go white?
Yes, sir. It's opposite of yesterday, sir.
Okay, correct. Okay.
Correct, sir.
Now,
Yesterday's opposite.
yes, that means perception depends on our vision. हम जो देखते हैं, what we see from far and what we see when it is very close by, the image changes. It is different. Sometimes a few things look very colorful, very beautiful, very nice when they are far. When they come close and you start concentrating, then you come to know, साला इसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं है. It's all blank. Many times, young boys and girls will get attracted to somebody else when you see somebody who is very far. And when they come near, everything is blank. Similarly, it can happen to a product. Similarly, it happens to the vision. When you look at a mountain from a distance, it looks so easy to climb. Everything looks just green. But when you actually go on the mountain, you will find it so very difficult because they are having so many rocks and ridges which cannot be seen from far away. So, drishtikon, your perception, how it changes. It depends upon your vision. There are two things, friends, two important things that send a message to your brain. Two very important. Actually, there are three things, and in fact, there are four things. Okay, but two are most important. We call it vision and we call it sound. These two things can change your perception. If you have gone into a lift, you would have seen that the lift में म्यूजिक लगता है. लिफ्ट में कैसे म्यूजिक लगता है शेखर? लिफ्ट में कैसे म्यूजिक लगता है? Anybody? What is the type of music? Watch correct man. हनोन खत पीने में हस्बैंड मूड में लिफ्ट में कैसे म्यूजिक रहता है? What is the type of music in the lift? Anybody can come in? Do you have disco? Do you have bhajan? Do you have light instrumental? Do you have jazz? What is the type of music, if at all it is there, in a lift?
Siren, sir.
Huh?
Siren.
Siren? No, music. I'm saying music. If you're traveling from first floor to the 20th floor, it takes around a minute's time.
Instrumental.
Light instrumental will be there. Very light instrumental. Or some light beeping sound will be there. If you go to the five-star hotel, if you go to the lobby, it's a very light music being played there. If you go to a meditation center, if you go to a massage center, if you go to a spa, if you go to an orthopedic center where they have this aromatherapy, they have a very light and very soothing music that goes on playing. That is the perception. Soothing center mein somebody is pressing your leg for acupressure and they put disco, you will definitely not enjoy it. So when they put this soothing music, you go to some Ayurvedic hospitals, okay, you'll see this light music that plays. The color combination of the room where you undergo acupressure or orthopedic massage, the room ambience is also different. Very nicely done up. The moment you enter there, you start feeling very nice, cool. Either they'll have some Buddha statue, they'll have some fragrance, they'll have some plants, lights, some greenery, some pots. The feeling itself is so very positive there. But the same thing, if you go to a place where youngsters frequent, a CCD, a cafe, you won't have a soft music. You'll have some English rock going on or jazz going on generally. Because sound sends a signal to the mind. भाई ये आवाज आ रहा है तू रिलैक्स कर. There are some sounds that simply make you dance. Unfortunately, I don't know. You are not a part of. Very unfortunate of Invento 2020. It got cancelled. But if you're part of it, hope it happens this year. You're part of it. When the music plays, simply people who are sitting, even elderly people, their legs will start shaking. Tak 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 tak. People start jumping by that music. Zumba classes. You cannot put Hare Rama Hare Krishna song in a Zumba class. You require to put those, those peppy numbers. It sends message to your brain. Chal ut abe, haath pav hila. Shake your body, shake your limbs. So sound is one good perception. Many people buy vehicles because of sound. They buy bullet because of sound. Sound puts them on. In the car, they can listen to music, but they'll put 2000 watts PMPO music, loud music. उसी से उनको मजा आता है. You will see ladies cooking in the kitchen room with FM radio on. They won't be knowing what song is going on, but it will be on. Or TV will be on in the sitting room and the ladies will be cooking in the kitchen. But the sound should be there. So the morning when the sound is there, they feel nice about it. Many people put stotras or bhajans. Hindus, I don't know, in Christianity you may be. playing some God songs or saying your prayers, or Muslim friends putting your azan or your devotional songs. तब लगता है कि सुबह हो गया. These things are there for the morning. The sound itself, it makes you feel yes, अभी सुबह हो गया. So sound is one perception. Vision is one perception which you have been seeing all since yesterday and today. I'll show you another one beautiful one. Vision is another perception. The next one is taste. Taste is a perception. Tikha, mitha. We call it as gustatory and olfactory. Gustatory means something that you taste. It gives you a feeling. When you are sick, when you are having fever, you won't feel like eating tandoori. Our khichdi, dal khichdi, with little tuppa, with little ghee, or light rice with just boiled tur dal, with little salt. You're having high fever. That taste only goes well. Sometimes you start feeling nauseatic about food. You cannot eat. Sometimes simply the smell makes you feel hungry. भज्जी का बास है, आपको भूख लगता है. पानी पूरी का याद आया तो आपको भूख लगता है. You feel like having a pani puri. These are all perceptions. These are responsible for your perceptions. Vision, sound, taste, and ability to smell. Olfactory and gustatory. Gustatory means the gastronomics. G, gustatory, taste. Olfactory, olfactory. Olfactory means the ability to smell. These all play a very important role in our perception. They send signals to the brain, and that changes your mood. There are wonderful incense sticks, agarbatti, meant for specific purposes, for meditation, specific fragrance, for studying and concentration, specific fragrance, for healing, specific fragrance, for a romantic setting, specific fragrance. क्यों बनाया है वो? लाइटिंग भी वैसा है. For specific situations, there are specific fragrances and lighting system because that is the perception. Have you seen any bar and restaurant with floodlights inside? Bada tube lights of floodlights? Never. Ella katliag. It will be dim. Light is very dim. Ambience. कैंडल लाइट डिनर बोलते हैं. खाने का तो वही है. But they say कैंडल लाइट डिनर. मन्याक लाइट हो तो टॉर्च हस्ती अंदर होई को बड़को. We don't enjoy that. But we pay a lot of money for the same reason and we call it as a candle light dinner. क्या ambience है उसमें? Our mind perceives it like that. That is perception, friends. आपका दिमाग क्या सोचता है? आपका दिमाग कैसे ट्यून होता है? कुछ देखा तो उसको क्या मतलब निकालता है? कुछ सुना तो उसका क्या मतलब निकालता है? When somebody scratches the nail, hand nail on a board, on a green board, you get a screeching sound. How do you feel, Vishaka? If you scratch your nails on a board, green board, you get a screeching sound. आपको क्या होता है? Vishaka Shinde, Ma Munde.
Hello, sir.
Hello, ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತೆ?
Hello.
Yes, Vishaka. What happens to you when
Hello.
somebody? You are audible, Vishaka.
Sir, can I know the question? I didn't get you.
When somebody scratches their nail,
Okay.
नख एका ब्लॅकबोर्ड वर स्क्रॅच केलं तर काय होतंय? कसं वाटतंय ते आवाज आल्यानंतर?
Irritating.
No, you tell me. Somebody tell me the correct thing. Pradeep Gauri, how do you feel? ಹೌದಾ? ಅರೆ ಹೌದಾ? ಬರ್ತೀವ. ಹೌದಾ? ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. Pradeep Gauri, how do you feel? Okay, let's ask the lady. Meghna.
Yes, sir.
मेघना जकाते तू काय करते? सांग बाबा. काय होतंय? How do you
The
feel?
kind
What
of
happened?
weird feeling, kind of ticklish.
Huh? Okay. Okay, anybody else? When you hear the sound, Rangoli,
Sir, annoying.
annoying. What happens to you actually that time? What happens in your body?
So goosebumps.
Ah, correct. Huh? एकदम भाई जुम मागता. You can't. Something happens to you. You get goosebumps. Your nerves, they react so fast to that sound. And hey, stop it, stop that sound. You cannot take it. So just imagine when we rub our or scratch our nail to the blackboard or the green board, the screeching sound that comes, that can make your body jum aktar. It gives shivers in your body. It gives you goosebumps. So when a sound can go to your ear, to your brain, and send signal to your hair to give you goosebumps, that means sound can change the reaction of your body and your mind. It can change your mood. बहुत important. All right. Now we'll go to another pic here. I want all of you again to come to the full screen. Okay. Come to the full screen. And this is really interesting. Okay. And please do exactly as I say. Please do exactly as I say. All right. You have a picture here. And you have a negative of a picture. People are not used to this negative. Earlier we used to have rolls, Kodak camera rolls and all. So negative pictures used to come like this. Then we used to take it and then do copies and come. So positive pictures used to come color. So you have this wonderful girl here, and if you see near her eye, there's a sort of a capsule, red and yellow capsule, the little green dots there. Her left eye. Meghna Kanasada.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then on the blank screen, you can see the X sign. Meghna.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Okay, so you have to do one thing now. Okay. Listen properly. Huh? Don't start doing it. Please listen properly and then you do. Okay. What you do, when I say start, start looking at that capsule, the yellow and red color. Start looking at that. Keep your phone around 6 to 8 inches away, and if you have got a laptop, around 1 feet away. Okay. If you got a phone, keep around 6 inches. Okay, or 5, 6 fingers away. And if you've got a laptop, keep it around a feet away and one scale away. And then go on looking at the picture when I say start. When I say stop and X, that time, when I say stop, only that time. And when I say X, you start looking at that mark X, start staring at it and start blinking fast. Start blinking. Okay? You know blinking? ಏನಂತಾರವ ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗ ಬ್ಲಿಂಕಿಂಗಿಗೆ what do you call for blinking? Anybody?
Sir, kan ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು.
ಕಣ್ಣು ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಣ್ಲೆ ಅವ. You should close and open your eyes very quickly, fast. You should do it. Okay, that is blinking. You have to do that. All ready? Okay, right. Now, as I told you, when I say start looking at that red and yellow. Okay, start. Now look at the X and start blinking. What did you see? Did anybody see anything?
Sir, colorful picture.
Who is that?
Sir, Rangoli.
Rangoli. You saw the
Yes,
picture in
sir.
color?
Yes, sir, color picture.
Yes. How many of you saw it in color? If you've not
Sorry?
done it, try it again. Akhila, could you get it?
Yes, sir.
Color picture banto?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yutika? Yutika, did you see color picture?
Yes, sir.
You could
It
make it.
appears.
Okay. It just comes for some movement, right?
Yeah.
So why this exercise is important? It's not there in the book. Because you have to understand what is illusion and what is perception. जब तक वो आपके दिमाग में नहीं उतरता है तब तक सब्जेक्ट पढ़ के कुछ भी फायदा नहीं. No use. And these illusions, these perceptions are used in our consumers. So this is what we related Marketing concept that encompasses a customer's impression, awareness, or consciousness about company or its offering. Marketing concept that encompasses a customer's impression, awareness, and consciousness. Whatever we saw now was impression, awareness, and consciousness. हमने जो भी images देखा. So how does a customer have a perception? So when a customer sees advertisements, promotions, customer reviews, social media feedback, etc., relating to a product, they develop an impression about the product. Such हो या झूठ हो पता नहीं, but they develop an impression about the product. That is customer perception. Many of my friends, when they see the review, first 2-3 reviews, they'll say, "Bakwas hai, it's not worth buying." They'll leave it. But later on, when you go and see the reviews, there are so many good reviews at the bottom that they come. Okay, so many people take a call only by review of 1 or 2 people. Okay, they want everybody, all 100 people should say it's good, then they will buy. ऐसे कभी नहीं होगा. Okay? So what are the components of perception? According to Alan Sachs, there are 3 important components involved in perception. क्या है? ये the perceiver, the target, and the situation. So here, when I was showing you the picture, you are the perceiver. Okay. What was the target? The target was the picture, and the situation was a classroom. Okay? A classroom situation में आपने target को a learning situation में. So you are a perceiver. The target was a picture. The target were colored pictures, moving pictures. So many targets were there, and you are having a learning situation. The perceiver is the person who interprets the stimuli. You could interpret the stimuli. One line looked bigger than the other. One orange circle, though it was same size, looked bigger than the other. When only the pink ball was moving, after some time you started seeing a green ball moving. It was a stimuli, and you could interpret it. A hazed picture suddenly vanishes. You could interpret जो है actually है लेकिन नहीं है. A negative picture on a blank page you could interpret as a colored picture. So there are 3 things: the perceiver, the target, and the situation. So perception occurs, friends, in 5 stages. Whatever you perceive now, similarly you will perceive it for your products. It occurs in 5 stages: stimulation, organization, interpretation, evaluation, memory, and recall. So I call it as, I've made a short form for you all, SOIEMR. So you have to remember that: simulation, organization, interpretation, evaluation, memory, and recall. All may not occur, some may occur, some may not occur. Here they have given as perception occurs in 5 stages, but you see here there are 6 stages here. Okay, because interpretation and evaluation is 1. Okay, the I and E, this is 1 stage. That's why it's a dash. Simulation, organization, interpretation and evaluation, memory and recall. तो यहाँ पे आपको stimulation क्या था? There was a picture. Okay. Organization, how it was put. What I told you to do. I told you to look at her eye and look at the blank and start blinking. So you could have interpretation, evaluation. आपका interpretation है कि वो colored picture था. वो color कैसे मालूम पड़ा आपको? Because your memory knows color. It knows that skin is brown color. So all of you must have seen the lady's skin as brown. And then you could recall, yes, lady's skin is brown. And you could literally see a black hair and a brown skinned lady when I showed you a negative picture. So it is SOIE and MR. Okay. So these stimulations and perceptions are very important, friends, when you do advertisement and you pack the material, and also for the visual merchandising of your goods. Friends, we did motivation. After motivation, we had personality, and then we had perception. I took perception first, and then I'm going to personality, because in personality there's a little element of perception. So you will very easily understand what are the different types of personality, and that also would be a fantastic class. You'll enjoy understanding personality and understanding various people, and a little bit of it. One class may not be in your syllabus, but it is important for you to understand that, because that is the basics of a personality, which I would be sharing with you in the next class. Okay? So thank you very much, and I'll see tomorrow. If you are having consumer behavior, I'll take consumer behavior only this week. Next week we'll go in for retail. So I'll be switching on and off this way. So thank you very much, and we have 19 students today with us. Thank you, and have a nice day.